Champion na gogo na shishi na wowo ni mesu aba hey apochi aya thank you
Thank you.
Champion na gogo na shishi na wowo ni mesun aba hey Apochi aya thank you.
Agree with Joe there. I wasn't involved myself personally, but I was certainly in the fan party. You say that Queiroz scored against England. I've just come back with 2 points
Unfortunately, we're not going to be adding a World Cup in 2026 to the history books because this is not where we wanted to be, is it, Joe? Playing a friendly against Ghana. We wanted to be packing our suitcases, getting the passports ready for Canada.
Yeah, of course. Obviously disappointed with what happened against Bosnia, but you know, it's one of those where you got to get over football as quickly as possible, and it's a good test now for Wales against Ghana. Good opportunity for some of the players who are coming in to show what they're capable of doing for Craig Bellamy. So it's going to be a difficult test for Wales, one of those games where I'm sure a few of the players would probably rather be on holiday or have just been on holiday. But, you know, they've got to go out there and show what they're capable of doing.
Yeah, what's tough as well, Tom, I guess you were there 4 years ago in Qatar. Many members of this present squad actually there as well. So you can tell us firsthand exactly what you're missing out on, the players as well. You've been to that major tournament, the biggest of them all.
Yeah, it's the pinnacle of international football, isn't it? It's absolutely amazing, and when you're there, all eyes are on you and nothing else even matters. So, yeah, I'm not sure it's going to hit these players yet. You know, I think having the Island game straight after helped a little bit with the heartbreak, but I think when in a couple of weeks' time now, when they sat on the beach and, you know, everything that's on TV is just all about the World Cup, that's probably when it's going to hurt the most. But look, there's nothing we can do now. It's just about regrouping. I think that starts tonight, and Bellamy's not happy with the record in June. So yeah, I know Joe said some players might want to be on the beach, but I'm not sure he's going to accept that tonight.
No, he'll want a performance. And you talk about regrouping, Nations League coming up, and Euros in 2 years' time, a home Euros as well. There's plenty to play for. You've got to look forward.
Oh, most definitely, it's huge. You know, obviously being Group A as well in the Nations League, some great opponents there. But not just that, the opener as well at the Principality Stadium for the Euros. You know, we've seen Craig Bellamy, what he said, he's going to be here for the next 2 years. That's where he wants to do. He wants to lead Wales into major competition in the Euros. So yeah, it's a good start against Ghana. We got to go out and show what we're capable of doing for the next 2 years.
Yeah, and Ghana are going to be tough because, as we've already mentioned, they have made it to a World Cup. They finished top of their group, 6 points clear, but since then it's not been the easiest of routes. They've had to have a new manager 59 days before the start of the competition. So how are the Ghanaians going to get on in this World Cup, I wonder? Let's ask Alex Richards, and she's got some company who can tell us as well. Rob Earnshaw, the man in the red daps, he's in the know as well. Alex, good evening, you two.
Thank you, Katrin. Yeah, Rob Earnshaw alongside me. You mentioned the red daps. Rob just told me that there is new lucky daps ahead of the new qualifying campaign, looking ahead to Euro 2028. They're looking good though, Rob, looking good.
Fresh, I came with the fire red today. ready for a new campaign.
I'm loving it. Ghana then, Rob, we know Craig will have done his homework. We know you will have done your homework. I spoke to Craig a little earlier and he said physicality and speed, those are the key things tonight. Is that what you're expecting from Ghana?
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm expecting. But of course they've got a new coach, so then you prepare. But then, okay, what's going to be the new things that they see tonight that they haven't seen from the other games? So Craig's going to be kind of looking at those things. But I think what he's going to love about this, it's going to be a test. It's a test. You know what? Some of the players that we know, you know, Semenyo and Thomas Asante, Inaki Williams, these guys, they're going to be fast. They're going to be quick in transition and break. And so that's going to be the test. So I think Craig wants some of that. He wants the test so we can get. Needed right now because Ghana are facing right now. There's a little bit of turmoil. You know, players coming, new players coming in. Also, the coach got sacked. They've lost 5 games in a row going into a World Cup. So there's a lot of kind of turmoil. Stability is what he wants, and also preparation for the World Cup, because here we are right now. In the next 10 days or so, they're going to be at the World Cup, right in the middle of the action. So he's looking for that. But also, he knows what he's doing, and he knows that he's going to come here and test. He was the coach of Iran when we lost in the last World Cup.
I knew it was coming. So let's not mention it.
we know what he's all about.
How important is this Wales game for Ghana tonight then? Because looking at their group in that World Cup, Panama, Croatia and England. So how important is this game for them tonight to prepare, especially for that game against England?
Yeah, so big. Because, you know, your next moments are now you're going to be in tournament. You're now going to have to be all ready to go, and you're on the world stage. So huge game. But the interesting thing is Carlos Queiroz wouldn't have seen some of his players up close. So he's picked the team that he wants to see 2 or 3.
Chance for some of those players to impress tonight. Just quickly, how far are you expecting Ghana to get in the World Cup?
I think they're a team that can really surprise people, because we know some of their players. players that play in the Premier League, play in La Liga, play in France. But this is a team that can surprise a few people. 2010, they got to the quarterfinals, lost to a Suarez handball on the line that knocked them out. And it's a team that can surprise a few people. And also, listen, on the world stage, some of these players for Ghana have got potential to now be superstars in about 6 weeks' time. So it's going to be a big, big one. And I know, listen, I was born in Zambia, so from Africa, I know what football means. I mean, it's in the blood. So a huge, huge tournament for Ghana.
And we know with major tournaments, anything can happen. Rob, thank you very much. I'm going to let you go and find the others in the studio. Well, Kiefer Moore is back for Wales tonight, back in the starting 11, after, of course, missing those playoff games in March. I caught up with him a little earlier. Kiefer, it's good to see you back. What's the mood been like in camp this week ahead of tonight's match?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, really positive. You know, we're looking forward to these 2 games, and yeah, it's been really good. And yeah, really, really happy to be back.
How frustrating was it for you to sit out that Bosnia game?
Yeah, massively frustrating. You know, the second half of last season, I seemed to, pick up many injuries, and obviously didn't help missing the games. And yeah, it was really tough, but I've done a lot to get back to this place now. So hopefully, yeah, go out and enjoy it.
In what ways are you expecting this Ghana side to test you tonight?
Definitely physically, yeah, they're a really good side, and obviously, of course, they've had a change of manager, so we're not sure how they'll set up. But yeah, it'll be definitely a physical test for sure.
Best of luck tonight. Thanks for your time.
I think we need to get some bigger boards for Kiefer Moore. He's a tall man. The big man himself is back, Tom. How good to see him back for Wales.
Yeah, absolutely. And listen, he was an absolutely massive miss against Bosnia. The way Bosnia played and were physical with us, someone with his presence would have been dominant in both boxes. It was exactly what we needed. And look, that's what we're going to need again tonight against this Ghana team. And yeah, I just think, I'm not wishing him away, but when he does go, he's going to leave a big hole.
Yeah, he's a big presence, isn't he? And he's going to lead the Wales attack tonight. And he's going to be hungry in that Welsh shirt. And that's what you need at this time of year. The June period is difficult. We've already alluded to it. So you want players who are hungry out there.
Of course you do. And, Kiefer's one of those players we've seen it in his stats and the way he plays and his goals. He's one of those who are back in physically against Ghana, but also bring players in. Brooks as well, Sorba Thomas, Dan James. With Sorba Thomas on the left-hand side, cutting in with his right foot. It's perfect for Kiefer Moore. Like Tom said, he was missed massively against Bosnia.
Yeah, and we are missing also Ben Cabango and Harry Wilson. Going to be a huge loss for Wales. So you need senior players to step up. One of them, Nico Williams. Now, last time we were here against Bosnia-Herzegovina in that playoff, and we were watching the penalties, our heads in our hands, but he has shown so much character, hasn't he, the Nottingham Forest player?
Yeah, and you are faced with these challenges in your career, and how big of they, with Wales, you miss a penalty, confidence could go down. But he's not skipped the beat, because his performances, even last season for Nottingham Forest, this season, it's as if he's got better and better. And I think also having Craig Bellamy coach him as well is adding details to his game. He's one of the best fullbacks now in the Premier League, and he's going to be a wanted man. And that's because of how much he's performed. I was actually at the Liverpool game earlier in the season, and against Mo Salah, the best of the best, 1v1, he was so good. But that shows the type of level that he's getting to.
He's just behind us as well. We're watching him warming up, and the other Welsh players as well. You say he's a wanted man. I think Newcastle, Manchester United, Aston Villa, Everton, they're all interested. He's got 3 years left on his contract, and there's talk of a new contract as well. It just shows, as Rob's saying, he is a wanted man.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, he's had the taste of a really big club in terms of Liverpool, and then to go from there, he was a bit part player there, but to find a home in Nottingham Forest, I think has done him a world of good. What he's done this year has been absolutely fantastic. And look, I know he missed that penalty, but for Wales, and in Wales shirt, he's been absolutely brilliant. The way he's been able to play left back and right back so seamlessly. I mean, we've missed Connor Roberts, who's been absolute gem for us since Chris Gunter's retired, but he'd been a much bigger miss with his injury if Nico Williams hasn't been able just to slide back and forth left and right.
Another player who is back, Ben Davies. Look, he's not in the squad this evening, but he's back with Wales. And Connor Roberts as well is back. So this could be his first competitive game for a year if he comes off the bench. He came to talk to us before we came on here. Look at this. The kit suits this man. It was made for him. What did he tell you, Tom?
Well, I was asking where I could buy one, to be honest, and yeah, he was trying to charge me for one, so yeah, I just try and find my wallet. No, I really like it. I think it suits him. But look, what he's been through has not been easy. He's a man who prides himself on being fit and available, and for him to be out for such a long time now was hurting him. And I spoke to him this morning actually, and he's such a proud Welshman. So to be coming back here and hopefully making an appearance after over a year out will mean so much to him. And I really hope he can get on today and put this injury crisis behind him and look forward.
Just on that, it just shows you. I mean, we talk about, you know, some of the highlights and all the highlights we can always see, but Con Roberts been out with injury. You know, when you're in your football career, you're injured, you're away from the limelight, away from the pitch, and how nice is it to see him come back? Also, Nico Williams, different challenge. You're missing a penalty for your country, World Cup at stake. It's different challenges. So I think it's a lesson that everything's not just bright and everything is easy as a football player. Everybody has all these different challenges, but it's nice to see them just bounce back, you know, have their character challenged, but, you know, they're still here, they're right here and doing so well.
You should have offered him your red shoes. He would have been all in red then, matching. Let's talk about Ghana a bit. You've touched on this already, Rob, but they have got a new manager, Carlos Queiroz. Now, we know about his experience. He is 73 years old. This is an historic 6th World Cup for him. Twice he was with Manchester United as assistant manager with Alex Ferguson. He knows his stuff, doesn't he?
Of course, very experienced, like Rob said. He's been at the top clubs in the world, 2 of them, Real Madrid, Man United. And, you know, we saw what he's capable of doing with Iran as well when we saw that game against Wales. And, you know, he's going to have vast experience. Obviously, now there's an opportunity for him to try and get his instructions over to the team in such a short amount of time, ready for the World Cup.
Yeah, we've touched on it. He was in charge of Iran during the World Cup 4 years ago. And there was a crazy game, wasn't there? In the heat, Wayne Hennessy sent off 2 late goals. And Iran broke Welsh hearts that afternoon, didn't they, Tom? You were there?
Yeah, absolutely. It was it was a tough day for Wales. Look, we were nowhere near it on the day. We looked spent. And Iran, after the sending off, really went for it and probably deserved the win in the end. But you know, Carlos, he likes to set his teams up very defensively, play on the counter-attack, and I really think that'll suit this team tonight. And I think that's probably what he'll look to do heading